What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in my last video you guys saw we put Prospector Bob to the test, did a 0 to 60 run in that, and it was really slow. We got it up to 38 seconds, but the point of that video was just to show you some adjustments you can make to get more travel out of the throttle cable, and I think we proved that point. But there's been quite a response to that video. You guys love that. I've had other people been doing the 0 to 60 second first gen tests. And I've had a lot of people ask for me to do it in the OG crew cab. So in today's video, we're going to do that, but we're also going to one-up it. I'm going to turn this into some valuable content for you guys. So what we're going to do, I have the stock fuel pin and my THD fuel pin right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a 60-second run with each fuel pin and see what the difference is. Now understand there's other things done to this. I've got an 1/8 inch timing bump. I've got my power screw turned in a little bit. I've got a governor spring, HX35 turbo. But performance wise, that's about it. It's the stock automatic transmission, stock injectors. So what we'll do is compare two different fuel pins, stock versus THD. So what we'll do with the stock fuel pin is I'm going to do a run with it on the deepest setting, which is where people turn it up to get more fueling. I'm also going to do it on the stock setting as well to see what the difference is there. So we'll get 3 0 to 60 second runs in the OG crew cab with different settings on the fuel pin. Now I'm not going to show you how to change out the fuel pins. I've already got a video on that. I'll link that above right now. But without further ado, let's go test this out. Alright guys, here we are. Got the stock fuel pin in the stock setting. So here we go. Let's get a timer going. Stopwatch, there we go. Okay, ready, set, go. And there. 12 seconds. So that's pretty good. 12 seconds, stock fuel pin, stock setting. Let's go flip it around to the deep setting on the stock fuel pin and try that. Another thing I'll tell you guys, after reading the comments from the last video, it's no wonder that people complain about the stock transmissions on these trucks. It sounds like people abuse them a little more heavily than I do. In my automatic transmission, I rarely gun it from first. I'll usually just go about half throttle for a couple feet until it starts going, and then start easing into the throttle, and then right before it shifts to second is when I'll really hit into it. So my automatic transmission has held up just fine for the 10 years I've owned it, and I don't know, that's just how I treat it. I've always been told never gun this from a stop with the stock automatic transmission. That's what destroys them. So alright, let's swap this fuel pin around. Alright, here we are, stock fuel pin, steepest setting. Just driving it up here, doesn't feel quite as peppy as the stock fuel pin in the stock setting. Kind of interesting. So let's give this a go. Ready and go. There. So just about the same, maybe a couple milliseconds faster, but not a ton. I've never done a burnout in this truck, but I did lose a little traction there starting off, so you guys should be happy for me. So kind of interesting results. I'm gonna I won't know the official times till I actually do the editing, because it's actually easier to do the timer while I edit the video, because I've got timestamps on the editing software. But I think that was just a couple milliseconds faster. but we'll see officially when I edit. So back to the house. Let's go switch that fuel pin to the Hungry Diesel one and see how it goes. Alright guys, we're pulling up to our spot. We'll see how this goes. I was hoping this would be more of a difference, but we'll chat afterwards why they may be so similar. At least my hypothesis. So, alright, we are at a stop. There's a car coming. I'm going to let it go. Okay, so here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Missed it a little. So definitely a little quicker with that Hungry Diesel pin, which I guess is what I would expect, although I was nervous that that wouldn't be the case. And it even had more to give. I wasn't fully on the throttle because it just goes against my nature with this truck. I just don't abuse it like that. So we're sub 12 on the 0 to 60. And that may be as fast as we get on this, at least with me driving it. I just don't want to spend money on a transmission right now. So, but sub 12 in an almost 40-year-old truck is fine with me. We hit about 27 pounds of boost, which is really good. EGTs were around 1100, 1150, but immediately when I let off the throttle, they dropped. So that's exactly what we want. So I think the take home here is fueling and tuning these trucks is complex. The fuel pin, yeah, it was better with the Hungry Diesel one, but not a crazy amount. So that's one of those things where, you know, if you do it with other things, the fuel pin, the governor spring, the star wheel, the power screw, the smoke screw, the timing, there's so many factors that you can use to adjust the efficiency of fueling on these trucks. So I feel like this truck runs really efficient for what it is, at least for what I want it to run. So if you know anyone else with a first gen that's on YouTube or Instagram, tag them with the hashtag First Gen Turtle Race. That's what we are calling this apparently, thanks to Andrew and Tyler. I think Sam at V-Belt might get in on this. Hopefully we can get Greg A doing his truck. His will blow everything out of the water, but I think it'd be fun if we can get everyone with the first gen to see what their 0 to 60 is and post it. So spread it around. Thanks for the love. Like this video before you leave, and we'll see you guys in the next video.